I'm going to be showing you everything you need to start killing the King Black Dragon. This video is part of my series where I'll tackle all of old school RuneScape's bosses, starting with the easy stuff and ending with some of the hardest bosses in the game. I'm very familiar with a few of them, but there are plenty that I've never touched. So stick around and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn along with me, and post in the comments who you'd like to see me face up against next. As always, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm here to show you what you need to know to kill these bosses yourself, so let's crack on. Your first consideration is that you need to go through the wilderness to reach the boss's arena, so make sure you don't bring any equipment you are not prepared to lose, as if another player kills you, you'll lose everything but your best 3 items. That gives us 3 slots of good gear to play with, and the rest is going to be super budget. We'll be using a melee build for this guide. Make sure to bring a good weapon. I'm using an abyssal dagger. It's not the best, but will get us through the fight just fine. There are more expensive weapons that will do a better job, but you don't need to break the bank for this fight. I've brought a regular anti-dragon shield, which is required to protect against the dragon's fire. You can bring the upgraded dragon fire shield if you have the cash, but again, it's not necessary. We're bringing a mixed hide armor set. This is a relatively new set of armor and is great to use with any stab weapon due to its niche bonuses. We're also bringing some pretty standard accessories like the helmet of Nita's No, Barrow's gloves, amulet of glory and a fire cape to keep things cheap and effective. In our inventory, we've got an antidote plus to protect against poison and an extended super anti-fire to protect against dragon fire. You can bring the cheaper alternatives like a regular anti-fire and anti-poison potion if you like. I've also bought a super combat potion for boosting my melee stats. You'll also want to bring a burning amulet to teleport to just outside the arena, an emergency teletab just in case you need to get out of there quick. Fill the rest of your inventory with high healing food. I've bought sea turtles. Now you're all prepared, let's get to the arena and go through everything you need to know for the fight itself. Teleport to the lava maze using your burning amulet, run through the gate to the west and use the ladder and lever to enter the dragon's lair. If you haven't pre-potted already, make sure to use your anti-fire potion of choice straight away. The most common strategy is to stand within melee range and use the protection from melee prayer. This will reduce the amount of times the boss uses the unavoidable long-range dragonfire attacks. Protection from melee will protect against all melee damage, and your shield and anti-fire potion combo should reduce the dragonfire's max hit to 10. I strongly advise to use both anti-fire protection potions and the shield. I'll put his max hits on the screen with various protection types now. Speaking of dragonfire attacks, the KBD has 4 variations, a regular dragonfire attack, and a poison, electric and icy alternative. Poison breath obviously poisons you, so make sure to use that anti-poison potion straight away. Icy breath freezes you in place, which is no big deal as we're always going to be in melee range. And the electric one will reduce your stats, the other reason we've bought super restores instead of regular prayer potions. The essential things to remember are making sure you're praying melee, making sure you're not poisoned, making sure you've got anti-fire protection, and making sure your HP is above the max hit. Other than that, just remember to dump your special attacks with your special attack weapon, and keep your stats boosted up by your combat potions if they've been reduced too much by the shocking breath. That's pretty much all there is to it. Just keep whacking in with your weapon of choice and grind out a few kills. The only real valuable drop is the dragon pickaxe, but you can break even on the bones and hide as long as you don't get killed by another player on the way here. The mini KBD pet is pretty sick too, but he's pretty rare. Thanks for sticking around this far. If you've made it this far and found the video useful, please drop me a like and subscribe. It really does help boost the channel and help me reach other people who'd appreciate the content. See you next time.